Welcome to this video, everyone. Thank you for watching Karma Life Co. This is my beauty, and there'll be more on her later. Her name's Jolene, and she serves mainly coffee and some sweet sort of treats to go with your coffee. I'm going to do a quick, simple recipe. The video is going to go for about 15-20 minutes, and we are looking at some delicious vegan recipe Thai red coconut curry. So I'm just going to whip that up. I'm going to do some chopping, making sure that all the scraps go to the beautiful girls in the chook bucket for some eggs for the chickens. You'll see the chickens on the next video as well. So something I've been trying to get some more vegetables in my diet and less sugar, even though I really like quite intense flavored foods. We're not going to make it super spicy so that normal people can still eat it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to prep some more vegetables. I've just got over here some sprouts. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the shoots from the shops. They didn't have any, but they've got these, so we're going to put these ones on top. Yes, we have chili, we have the lemongrass, so make sure you snap that so that the flavor comes out. And during the prep, I'm going to prep some of these really delicious fresh beans by just snapping the stalk and pulling down that strip, and hey presto. So no fancy peeling or making it like clean press, so just sort of rustic. Rustic is good. So they're just going into a bowl, and then I'll chop up the pumpkin. This is a vegetarian dish. You can put garlic prawns or chicken in it if you want to. I think the prawns are the best, but we are supporting the vegetarian dishes today, and it's actually vegan as well. So there's all coconut milk and vegetable. It's going to be super beautiful, delicious and healthy. Cutting up the lemongrass is super satisfying. It's like super crunchy, but getting it nice and small and fine so you don't get those big chunks in there. Okay, now I'm just going to put this one chili in because that's as hot as we want it to go. There is some spares there, but I think just this one plus the paste, because there's already chili in the paste that we made. Some ginger's pretty spicy too. I found a packet of these squash. Love the color in the curries. They were only 80 cents because I was at the shops last minute, so they had all these bargains. The beans, some cauliflower. You could put something else, but whoops, I like it nice and colorful. So and then we've got some zucchini as well for another green vegetable. So you could do broccoli instead, and then we've got carrot, and the pumpkin is divine. So getting the pumpkin right is really important too, but I'll show you on the next stage. Okay, we are away. Once you have the ingredients going, it is quite easy after that to get the stages going. Okay, so we've got heat on the pan, we've got olive oil, and we're away. Okay, so we don't want to heat the oil too hard. We just want to add quite a bit of oil, I think, because there's just a bit of frying off to do. So there. In this bowl, we have the chili, the lemongrass, we have kaffir lime leaf cut, and ginger. So in we go with all of that. I love the sounds. Gorgeous. Alright, this spoon might be a little bit big, but we're going to use it anyway. Look at the size of that thing. But it's going to be good anyway because it's going to help fry it off. Oh, there we go. Oh, Alrighty, so we kind of want the big stuff to go in as well, because that's going to take a bit to cook. So the big stuff we've got is the cauliflower and the pumpkin. In all that goes. There you are. That's sort of like the bulk of it. If you were doing a chicken version, then you would put the chicken in and some vegetables that we're going to be taking a bit of time to cook. We're just going to add the carrot. Here we go. I'm going to add the zucchini and squash now. In they go. So although we already had all the other stuff, this just adds another dimension of flavour. Just going to stir that in. Just going to sort of marinate it all. About 200 grams in there of the paste. I didn't really measure out anything else. I just sort of went with my instinct on that. But look, it's all covered now. And once that starts getting cooked, that paste, when the coconut milk goes in, is the bee's knees. I'm also adding the coriander root. So I'm cutting it up to about there. Going to use some mint, fish sauce, lime, and the shallots on the top when it's made, when it's all ready. And I think the beans and the mushrooms are almost ready to go in as well, because the mushrooms will make things a little bit moister. So when they start to shrink down, I'm not going to add all of them. I just want a little hint, because I want all the vegetables to be like running at the same pace. So that's nice. And then once the coconut milk is in, then the beans can go in too. It's looking really good. I'm just going to pop those coriander roots in. So now for my favourite part, which is the coconut milk. I've used an organic one because it's proper, as in more coconut, creamy, organic. You can taste the difference anyway. So that's 1 can. And 2 cans at least, and I don't even think that's going to be enough to liquidate it, so I'll have to add water. There's some coconut water on there. Try and use everything, because there's so many different ingredients in this. Okay, that is the consistency that you want, and that's going to simmer and reduce slightly for about 30 to 40 minutes, and then we'll be ready to add the beans and things. Okie dokie. In the meantime, while we're waiting for the curry to do its thing, I've got some vermilion rice noodles. Super good. There's like $1.50, and you get 5, maybe 6. So seeing as it's just me tonight, I'm going to put the vermilion rice noodles in the bowl that I'm going to serve the curry in. So here we go. Nice pretty bowl. Noodles. I'm just going to slither over some boiled water over those noodles. Hardly enough to notice. And then they'll just sit in there a little, and I can just pour the water out into the sink, okay? And then the curry goes on top, but I'll show you that when that's ready. Okay, so really kicking off to the end now. The beans, everything's in. It is ready. This is the moment. So I've just added the tiny bit of hot water to the vermili rice noodles, and the water's all soaked up in there now. So, alrighty. And that's the beauty of doing it with the vegetables only. It doesn't take long at all to cook. So just getting a nice amount of juice on that as well. Nice thick ladle. All right, we're away with that. I'm not leaving the metal in the soup, but I will leave the soup on the stove. Okay, there you are. Now we're coming over to the dinner table to allow for the garnishes and the toppings. It just with a bit of fish amazing sauce and lime, and just adding maybe a couple of things to make it pretty. We'll add a little bit of mint as well, because that's a bit of flavour. Maybe the mint leaf coming off the side. Like I said before, really rustic. Some shallots, some green onion, and the coriander is really important as well. Coriander will give flavour. And then some shoots. So you can use those white shoots, but couldn't find any. And there we go. I am going to definitely enjoy this. And then do some painting. I'm going to put some fish sauce on it into the flavour as well. It's quite a strong flavour, that fish sauce, so just be careful. Maybe start off with a little bit and feel your way through. All right, here's the tester. Isn't that gorgeous? What a gorgeous meal. All right, it's going to be super hot, I know that. But hopefully not too hot and in the spiciness. So good. Yeah. That is flavour. Thai people aren't weapons.